Ready, start. Right of education was incorporated as a fundamental right under Article 21A of the Constitution of India to realize our constitutional goals succinctly depicted in the preamble. Full stop. The legislature also created comprehensive frameworks and detailed mechanisms for realizing the fundamental right to education by enacting the Right to Education Act, 2009, full stop. Children of jail inmates who reside with the latter in prisons live in conditions of confinement, full stop. The prison does not provide an environment for holistic development and impedes the growth of a well-rounded personality, full stop. The children are cut off from the real world and are unable to mix freely with their age group, full stop. They are also susceptible to negative influences in jail, full stop. Jail environment is not congenial for the education of this class of children, full stop. In fact, the right to education guaranteed to children by Article 21A of the Constitution of India, and vested in them by Right to Education Act, 2009 can be effectively negated by the limiting conditions of jails, full stop. The sacred place of education in constitutional scheme and the pressing necessity of providing the same to the children of prisoners was elaborated thus by the Supreme Court in Avinash Mehrotra versus Union of India and others. The legislation relating to juvenile justice should be construed as a step for resolution of the problem of juvenile justice, which was one of tragic human interest which cuts across national boundaries, full stop. The said act has not only to be read in terms of the rules but also the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the United Nations Standard Minimum Rules for the Protection of Juveniles, full stop. The condition of children in conflict with law engaged the concerns of the world community, full stop. The concerns were put in the consciousness of the international community by the adoption of the Beijing Rules in 1985 and UN Standard Minimum Rules for Administration of Juvenile Justice, full stop. The United Nations Standard Minimum Rules for the Administration of Juvenile Justice is a document which reflects the consensus of international opinion and convergence of values amongst civilized nations, full stop. In fact, United Nations Standard Minimum Rules for the Administration of Juvenile Justice is a statement of universal values, full stop. The Juvenile Justice Acts in India trace their origin to the aforesaid international standards and other UN conventions on the subject, full stop. As will be seen, the courts have readily incorporated the international treaties and conventions into the corpus of our case law jurisprudence, full stop. It would be opposite to apprise ourselves also about our commitment to world community, full stop. For the case at hand, it would be enough to note that India has accepted the Convention on the Rights of the Child, which was concluded by the UN General Assembly on 1989, full stop. This convention affirms that children's rights require special protection and it aims, not only to provide such protection, but also to ensure the continuous improvement in the situation of children all over the world, as well as their development and education in conditions of peace and security. full stop. Thus, the convention not only protects the child's civil and political right, but also extends protection to child's economic, social, cultural, and humanitarian rights, full stop. Living in custody amongst women accused or convicted for committing various crimes can never be normal for any child of the tender age of 6 years or below, full stop. The prison environment is just not conducive for the holistic development of children, full stop. Many children who are born in prison never experience a normal family life, sometimes till the permitted age of 6 years, full stop. The confinement of children along with their mothers leads to the confinement of their psyche, full stop, due to prolonged stay in a negative and custodial environment, the socialization patterns of these children get severely affected, full stop. The only image of male figures is that of authoritative police and prison officials, full stop. They are unaware of the concept of a home, as normal children understand it, full stop. The effect of their environment on their psyche is so strong that boys may be found impersonating and talking like the female gender, having grown up only among women confined in the female ward, full stop. Unusual sights, like that of stray animals on the road, within brackets, seen on the way to court with the mother, bracket close, are frightening to them, full stop.